What do you say about your fight? It was absolutely brilliant. Your Serene Highness, Prince Albert.
Final CompuBox numbers. Golovkin landing at 292 out of 816. A connect percentage of 36%. More than 40% of his power punches landed. And he wins by 11th round TKO. Murray landing 131 out of 469. Landing at a 28% connect rate. That's pretty good against a defender as good as Golovkin. And the effort was there every minute of every round for Martin Murray.
I would like to hear from Golovkin. Anyway,
Golovkin extends his record to 32-0 with 29 knockouts and extends the knockout streak to 19 in a row. And now, Roy Jones, let's look at some highlights from the fight. Beginning in round 4, when Golovkin broke through after 3 very good rounds for Martin Murray.
Yeah, he hit with that body shot finally, and that body shot kind of broke the ice, gave him the opportunity to realize that he could hurt Martin Murray.
It's crazy that, you know, now 32-0 with 29 KOs, the WBC #1 contender mandatory for Miguel Cotto had his toughest fight with a guy who he beat up for basically, you know, you can say probably about 80% of the fight. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. February 21st, 2015 in Monaco, Monte Carlo. Gennady Golovkin has defeated Martin Murray. Martin Murray is now 29-2-1 with 12 KOs, and he has been stopped for the first time in his career and down multiple times. But see, what it was, in my opinion, was let's hear what they have to say first.
What you see happens when a guy goes to the body at the right tempo in the fight. He went to the body early, made the bigger guy become the weaker guy, took his legs away from him with precision body punching, and that's how you work a guy's body down. They say kill the body and the head will die.
Big drama show continues. Let's go to Max Kellerman with Triple G.
Here we go, finally.
Congratulations, Gennady, another devastating performance. Jim Lampley just said, big drama show continues. What's your feeling about your performance tonight?
I feel it's great. Why? Because this is my blood. Just thank you very much for Monaco. Thank you very much for all fans. You know, this is my strategy. Maybe just first 5-6 rounds, just show you my drama show, and after 6 rounds, just knock him down.
He was able to extend you farther than we've seen you in recent years. He had moments of success where he was able to land combinations. Why was he able to do that?
You know, Max, today is a beautiful day, and just I don't feel of course he's a strong fighter. He's a very good fighter, and my plan is my plan. It doesn't matter what he's doing. Just I know my plan. Just 5-6 rounds, just boxing and finish.
There were several moments in that fight where it looked like the referee could have stopped it. Did you consider asking for that at any point, or were you content to just keep doing your business until the fight was over?
No, Max, just this is. I see I control this position, I control this time, you know, this. For me, it doesn't matter. I'm very happy because, you know, referee says, okay, let's go in later, you know.
What I mean is, at any point, are you ever concerned for your opponent's health and safety when you're dishing out that kind of punishment over an extended fight?
No, today, not easy fight, just I'm very compact, not crazy punch and my lucky punch. Just slow, step by step, like drama show.
We're talking drama show.
So another spectacular stoppage against the best middleweight who would get in the ring with you. What's next?
I hope Miguel Cotto, because he is WBC champion. My goal is just all the belts in middleweight division. I need unification fight.
Are you ever concerned that as you continue to look this devastating, you lower the chances that Miguel Cotto or whoever else will get in the ring with you?
You know, I know my job in the ring. Just thank you very much for my team. You know, just is this job for my promotions, for total of my work in ring.
Thank you, Gennady. Jim?
All right, thanks very much, Max Kellerman. Now you come join us so we can talk a little bit about other big news in boxing. Meanwhile, that was Gennady Golovkin's 9th fight.
So listen, Miguel Cotto owes us. You know, and I'm going to say it. He owes us. He owes us either to fight Canelo or to fight Gennady Golovkin. Me personally, my personal opinion, I would rather see him fight Golovkin. Because, for one, I don't have him defeating Golovkin. I'm sorry. And it's for multiple reasons. For one, Cotto has a very, like, the height advantage. Cotto's about 5'7" at best. Gennady Golovkin closer to 6 feet tall. The reach advantage, what is it, 67 inches for Cotto? And then, not to mention, his power was somewhat questionable at 154 pounds. So now we're looking at a Miguel Cotto who's had one fight at 160 pounds. He weighed in at 155, and he fought a disabled Sergio Martinez. So I ask myself, I say, you know, I see Golovkin, and yes, I look at the opponents he's been fighting. And yes, me being an international boxing fan, I know and said Martin Murray was not a bum. Martin Murray did not have the power. If you're going to be a guy who's going to defeat Gennady Golovkin, you gotta hit him with something to rock him. Martin Murray was hitting him with some clean combinations, but Martin Murray, low work rate, and also the man only had 12 KOs. So if you look at the fact that he was hitting Gennady Golovkin clean, and looking at the fact that Golovkin was looking the same at the post-fight interview, than he did when the first round started, you think to yourself, you know, realistically, Martin Murray really didn't stand a chance. And when you get a chance to see the fight and you see that 4th round body shot where it hit him and scraped across his stomach, and then Martin Murray backed up and just went down. You know, I don't see, like, you know, if he beats me, like, put it this way, if Miguel Cotto was to beat Gennady Golovkin, tell me how. He would have to do a lot of moving. And also, is the power there? Because looking at the way Golovkin fights, looking at a shorter fighter in Miguel Cotto, I see that powerful, awkward right hook, left hook that Golovkin throws, where it looks like his shoulder pops out and he hits you dead on the top of your head. You know, like, I just don't, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, and it's not, and you know, like, you gotta understand. When I cover fights, I give credit where credit is due. So, you know, one fight, I may be riding on a fighter. As far as, like, listen, he's going to lose and yada, yada, yada. Next fight, he's going to win. But when it comes to this, right, and I said it during the Sergio Martinez fight, I said before the Sergio Martinez fight, actually, is that, you know, the only way Sergio Martinez is going to defeat Miguel Cotto is if he's not injured. And if he's not the same, and if he's the same fighter he used to be, as far as moving around. The fact that he was injured, I am sorry. I cannot give Miguel Cotto proper credit. I cannot. I know I'm a little angry. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I cannot do it. As a middleweight, I cannot do it. You know, and I understand. I hear it. The weak power. I hear it. You know, listen, I hear it, Puerto Rico. I hear it. Miguel Cotto is a very, 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 very good fighter. Hall of Fame fighter. But at the same time, at 160 pounds against a guy like Gennady Golovkin, I'm sorry. I see pure domination. Because if you're going to fight a guy like Golovkin, you got to be able to hurt him. Peter Quillin has a better chance. The only reason why I think Peter Quillin will lose is because Peter Quillin got those skinny-ass legs. I don't know how they will hold up getting hit on top of the head. But if you're going to fight a Golovkin, you got to be able to punch him in the face. You got to be able to punch him in the face, and you got to be able to punch him in the face to the point where he feels it. Because he's going to keep coming after you. And if you got nothing to keep him off of you, then how are you going to win? But that's just my own personal opinion. I'm T-Street Controversy. You know, since this is live, I'm going to play it for you.
Big news in boxing. Meanwhile, that was Gennady Golovkin.
I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm going to play a little bit.
The last 24 months, had his father not died at this point last year, it would have been 10 fights in 24 months. He's by far, Roy, the most persistently active champion in boxing.
5 fights a year he fights, and he can't get no big fights.
Mike Tyson so devastating in his day. Mike Tyson was fighting every 6 to 8 weeks, constantly knocking guys out. People became familiar with Mike.
People talking about well, you know, why don't he move up to fight Andre Ward? It's not about, like, listen, it's like, I think that his team would put together the Andre Ward bout because they're not involved with, like, a lot of politics. They will put together that bout, and also this is the same people that manage, that promote Vladimir Klitschko. They would put together the bout, but it's just that He's at 168 pounds, and they want to catch. He has a bigger fight right there, a mandatory with Miguel Cotto that he could be getting. You know, so I understand when people say, you know, he should go up there and fight, you know, Andre Ward. Andre Ward doesn't generate enough money for him. He generates more money than Andre Ward right now, and that's a fact. But, you know, like I said, depending on who Miguel Cotto's fights next, and I'm hoping it's a 160-pound fight. You know, if it's not 160 pounds, you know, I would like to see him fight Anthony Mundine, or I would like to see him fight, damn, I forgot who I was going to say. Forgot who I was going to say at 160 pounds. Forgot who I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live on RealCombatMedia.com. T-Street Controversy on Twitter. T-Street Controversy on Instagram. T-Street Controversy on fucking Vine. T-Street Controversy on Tumblr. T-Street Controversy on Pinterest. T-Street Controversy. T-Street Controversy Live. Please subscribe.